Welcome in, everyone. It is 6 o'clock here on your Finally Friday. Jason and Alicia here with you. What a week it's been with all the storms and all the chaos over at the State Fair with closures and cancellations.
Yeah.
It's been wild.
Finally Friday, and finally we're like in the clear for
Yes.
at least a bit, John.
Yes, we get a day to relax. You get to wake up this morning. I know a lot of you, especially in western Wisconsin, we're dealing with kind of some cleanup today, even Isanti area near Cambridge. 62 degrees right now. It's drier. It's going to be a perfect day to get outside. And you can really see this means business because it is 18 degrees cooler and in Moorhead and in Marshall than yesterday at this time. So temperatures have really started to fall. A couple reasons for it. One, you're behind the front, but two, you have clear skies back here in Alexandria. Twin Cities down to La Crosse, 71 in La Crosse. They still have the front. You see that front has now moved off to the east, but for us, it means sunshine. Get past these morning clouds, going to have a gorgeous afternoon in the 70s. Cece?
Hey there, the right now is looking really good. There were reports a few minutes ago of a crash on 494 in Woodbury, but I'm not seeing that on any cameras right now, but I'll definitely keep my eye out for that. Live look here in Cottage Grove along Highway 61. Good morning if you're waking up along that stretch there in that area. Roads look great right now, but like I mentioned at 5 o'clock, I know that there's a lot of damage there. So if you do see a flashing stoplight in your area, treat that as a stop sign and be safe this morning. Alicia.
Good reminders. Cece, thank you. Well, right now, nearly 12,000 people are waking up in the dark after another round of destructive storms across the metro.
In the last 6 hours, the city of Cottage Grove declared a state of emergency. They account for nearly half of the power outages on the Xcel Energy map. 60-mile-per-hour winds brought trees down on homes and roads. And that's where we find Michelle Beck this morning with a closer look at all the damage out there. Michelle.
Yeah, Jason, Alicia, good morning to you. From one massive down tree from another. Take a look here behind me. This is what we're looking at. We moved locations from when I saw you last, just 2 minutes drive apart, and yet another example of an uprooted tree blocking a driveway on the left side of your screen and also to the right side, damaging the roof to the house here on the other side. Now, we are just 3 hours away from the city council meeting. In the last 15 minutes, I heard back from the city administrator who explains the meeting will help the city get additional resources for cleanup, and that's because the cleanup has already exhausted the city resources, according to the city administrator. And now she also went on to explain that crews were at work for 6 hours last night to get most roads back open, and with daylight coming back as we speak, crews are expected to get back to work because what happened last night, one neighbor told me an hour ago that he has never seen something like this since the 90s. The level of hail, strong winds up to 60 miles per hour, rain, etc. Altogether, just a really powerful storm, leaving behind such a big mess as the example here behind me. And this is not just one example. We know we have seen around town. There are just so many examples much like this one. Definitely a lot more to show you when I see you next.
All right, Michelle Beck with the latest in Cottage Grove this morning. Thank you. People in Isanti will also be cleaning up damage this morning. There are reports a tornado touched down in that area. We spoke with one family who had a tree crash through the roof of their home into their dining room. They said thankfully they were out running errands when all of that happened. We're going to hear from them coming up at 6:30. A city commissioner was about 3 miles from the suspected touchdown.
The sound came up and it was like literally like a freight train. But I knew it wasn't coming over our area. It was kind of to the distance.
In St. Francis, a camper being hauled by a truck was picked up and overturned by high winds. Police say the driver was not injured.
The Gophers football team is starting their season 0-1. Their home opener against North Carolina ended about 6 hours ago in a last